You probably know there have been some recent stories that NVIDIA will face more competition in the inference market than it has in the training market. But what you're saying is it's actually going to be one market, I think. Can you comment about, is there going to be a separate training chip market and inference chip market? Or it sounds like you're going to be continuously training and switching to inference, maybe within one chip. I don't know. Why don't you explain some more?
Today, whenever you prompt an AI, it could be ChatGPT, or it could be Copilot, or it could be if you're using a ServiceNow platform, if you're using Midjourney, using Firefly from Adobe. Whenever you're prompting, it's doing inference. Inference is so it's generating information for you. Whenever you do that, what's behind it, 100% of them, is NVIDIA's GPUs. And so NVIDIA's, most of the time you engage our platforms are when you're inferencing. And so 100% of the world's inferencing today is NVIDIA. Now, is inferencing hard or easy? A lot of people, the reason why people are picking on inference is when you look at training, and you look at an NVIDIA system doing training, when you just look at it, you go, that looks too hard. I'm not going to go do that. I'm a chip company. That doesn't look like a chip. And so there's a natural, and you have to, in order for you to even prove that something works or not, you're $2 billion into it.
Yeah.
And you turn it on to realize it's not very effective, you're $2 billion and 2 years into it. The risk of exploring something new is too high for the customers, and so a lot of competitors tend to say, we're not into training, we're into inference. Inference is incredibly hard. Let's think about it for a second. The response time of inference has to be really high, but this is the easy part. That's the computer science part. The hard part of inference is the goal of somebody who's doing inference is to engage a lot more users, to apply that software to a large installed base. Inference is an installed base problem. This is no different than somebody who's writing an application on an iPhone. The reason why they do so is because iPhone has such a large installed base. Almost everyone has one. And so if you wrote an application for that phone, it's going to have the benefit of, it's going to be able to benefit everybody. Well, in the case of NVIDIA, our accelerated computing platform is the only accelerated computing platform that's literally everywhere. And because we've been working on it for so long, if you wrote an application for inference, and you take that model and you deploy it on NVIDIA's architecture, it literally runs everywhere. And so you could touch everybody, you can enable, have greater impact. And so the problem with inference is actually installed base. And that takes enormous patience and years of success and dedication to architecture compatibility, so on and so forth.